Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And we finally got to check out the long-awaited Nas and Eminem collaboration. And in this video, we'll be exploring some reactions on the internet so far, and also some interesting fan theories that have popped up based on Eminem's verse. There's a lot to unpack here. And before we get started, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So like I always do when a song drops, I listen a couple of times before I head to the internet. In this case, I probably did 10 spins on repeat to soak everything in before I checked out the entire album. And as it stands, my favorite part of the song is the beat switch where Eminem talks about texting 50. Extra props to the person who made that decision. But enough about me, we'll start with some takes about the song and then end it with theories that have popped up based on the content of Eminem's verse. And when you head over to the internet after the song dropped, you can see popular takes like this. Eminem is one of the greatest feature artists in hip-hop. Suffice to say, many are impressed. On platforms like Reddit, some interesting takes like this have popped up. Nas's last word before M's verse was spaghetti. M's first word was ready? That's gotta be an intentional not to lose yourself, right? This is one take that's popped up a few times across platforms. What are your thoughts? And so far, overall takes are split as expected. On the positive side, one goes, so grateful for EPMD2 to have Nas, M, and EPMD on the same track in 2021 is legendary. I love the song, everyone came through, love the transition from Nas to M. If anything, I wish their verses were longer. And the next part is exactly how it goes for me. Generally, when listening to music, I don't think too much about what I want it to sound like because it takes away from my ability to enjoy an otherwise great song. In the days leading up to this, there were so many cries about Eminem going supersonic on the song, and now that the song is out, of course some had to rub it in. You can breathe now, guys, there was no fast verse. I honestly would not have cared if EPMD2 had a fast verse or not just found it annoying how everyone was worried about it like it wasn't gonna be fire either way. For those who waste no time to run to the internet to drop comments, some have already been exposed like this. After hearing Nas go crazy, I was like, okay, he's trying to match M's lyricism, and then M comes on with some choppy spelling revival type bars, like what the F, and had the audacity to say RIP DMX after talking about being called daddy. What a great way to out yourself. Hating a verse is one thing, but taking things out of context to hate is certainly not a good look, and the user broke it down in response. Dude, he said Big Daddy as in Big Daddy Kane. It's a shout out, shows what you know, so please call me Big Daddy plus I got the cane and lean on me. And another added, it's a triple, cocaine and lean. Kane as in Big Daddy Kane, and you lean on a cane walking stick. Eminem's verse also sparked discussions about Eminem paying homage to legends in the game, something we saw on Ya, and even Crook reacted. M stays paying homage, and just for laughs, here's an exchange on the Crook's post. Ish was bomb, what's your thoughts about it? And that led to a "this you" moment, since earlier that user tweeted under another post about Eminem's verse, "Win, he went off, amazing verse." And believe it or not, on the Crook's post, some believe Eminem went supersonic. Solid verse from M, just wish he wouldn't have went super fast, should have matched Nas and EPMD energy. On the point of paying homage, there are two kinds of people. One, the only thing he should tone down is the praise for other rappers. It's getting annoying. I know Eminem is a hip-hop student, but he gives way too much praise to people for someone who doesn't receive half of it in songs from those he praises. And on the other end, M's verse was so good, I love how he showed love to all these other rappers. Some love it, some hate it, and for some, it was just what the doctor ordered. I'm actually getting emotional over the MF Doom shoutout, and that user ended it with, both artists mean a whole lot to me, so the fact that M is showing respect is just great. So in essence, if you didn't know before, can't please everyone. Now, while the back and forth was going on, Eminem's verse raised some eyebrows on when to expect his next project that's rumored to drop this month. The user expands, too many Christmas reference and bars on EPMD2. Why do I feel like he's gonna drop something around Christmas? And others have the same idea. Hear me out, new Eminem album in December again? Basically, his whole verse on the Nas feature was Christmas theme. The F was up with that. But you could also argue that Eminem's well aware of the fact that Christmas came early for hip-hop fans and wrote accordingly. On the Christmas scheme, another user broke it down. You realize as a rapper to link in multiple rhymes to a theme, especially when you are using punches, is classed as extremely hard, so therefore anyone who understands structure and the process will be flipping out on this. It is obvious that M is writing to prove he's the best now, not to the average Joe who wants to listen to music that sounds nice to the ear. He's already won that battle, but to the real writers, the lyricists, the rappers. That's an interesting take, and we'll end it with this one. Nas fans are absolutely loving the song and M's verse. If you're not, you're just desensitized to M, I guess, because this was exactly a song for hip-hop, another great collab crossed off the list. Feel free to share your thoughts below. I'll be listening on repeat while reading the comments. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.